computer network. This is our day 2. This is our day 3. This is day 4. This is day 5. This is day 6. On day 7, this is on introduction to Cisco switch and Cisco router. So part 1 of day 8, we were able to configure our first network. Okay, so where we end our day 8, which is a part 1, where we ended it is that all the systems in this department, you were able to reach one another. All the systems in this department also, you were able to reach one another. So now, in this part 2, we want to establish communication between a host in this department to be able to make use of this printer in another department. Okay, this is HR department. This is accounting department. Okay, this is a company network. Okay, so let's go and get started with the 8th part 2. This is where we stop in the last class. Okay, so we have 2 different networks. We have a company called AJ Everton Limited. A quick recap here. We have a company called AJ Everton Network, AJ Everton Limited, and this is the company network. We have 2 departments, HR and accounting department. So now, these 2 departments are on different network, and we want Ola in HR department to be able to make use of the printer in accounting department. Ola in HR department to be able to use the printer in accounting department. So now we said we need a device called router to achieve this. So we bring in a router. Okay. We bring in a router and we want to establish this connection. So let's go and achieve that. Okay, let's go and achieve like that so that Ola in HR department can make use of the printer in accounting department. So this is our router. Okay, our router has been connected. The interface of a gigabit 0/0 is connected to the accounting department side. So this is a network. The other leg of the router, which is a gigabit 0/1, is connected to the HR department. So now for this to work, router is different from switch. A router is not designed to automatically forward traffic. It will not forward traffic. You have to tell the router where to forward the traffic before it can forward the traffic. Unlike a switch that so far everybody is on the same network, it will just be forwarding traffic to everybody on the same network automatically. Okay? It is plug and a switch is plug and play. Just plug it to the socket and it should be working, forwarding data to every device is connected. So far their IP address, as far as their IP address is correct and accurate. Okay, so a router is different. You need to perform 1 or 2 configuration on the router. So let's go and perform our configuration on this brand new router that we just brought. Okay, so when we get here, say no. Enable configure terminal. So now the interface you want to deal with is these 2 interfaces. If you remember, I taught you something default gateway. Default gateway is the exit point of a network to go to another network. Let me say it again. Default gateway is the exit point for a network to go to another network. Okay, just the same way you have your house inside the street. Before you can go to the next compound, you need to go out of your gate. at your gate. It is when you go out of your gate, you can now step into the next compound. Okay, you need to enter the street, then enter another compound. So see that your house gate as your default gateway. It is the default gateway. It is what we call default gateway in a network. So now, this particular place is the default gateway of this HR department network. Okay, while the gig 00 side is the default gateway of the accounting department network. So let's go and configure these two default gateway, the interface. Okay, so now if you remember, I explained that what we engineers normally use, what we professionals normally use, is the first IP address in the block of IP address. Okay, first IP address. So I think the reason why they normally do that is for easy remembrance, so that everybody can have it in common. I think maybe for easy admin purpose. I don't know why, but you can use any IP address for your default gateway. Okay, so far you remember the IP address that you use for your default gateway. So let's go and do that. So now let's go to the interface that is connected to the HR department. So that interface is we say interface gigabit 0/1. Okay, this interface. So press enter. Let's give it IP address. So let's give it IP address. Let's say IP address 192.168.10. First IP address in the network, which is 1. Then give you the subnet mask .0. Then press enter. Okay, we just did that. If you notice, this interface is still in red color. This light is still red. Why? Because a router interface is by default shut down, is on off state, is off by default. A router interface is in off state by default. So we need a command to put it on, unlike a switch whereby all the interfaces are automatically in on state. So we need a command called no shutdown to unlock the interface, to put it in on state, to on it. So under this same interface, just put no shutdown, then press enter. As you can see, immediately I put no shutdown, this turned to green. Okay, the router interface turned to green, and there is a message here that says interface 0001 change state to up. Okay, so that interface is fine for now. They are trying to learn each other. That's why this one has not changed to green. It will later change to green once they have done their formal introduction. Can you see? It is now green. So now let's do the same thing for the other side that connects to the accounting department. So that side is a big 00. So let's exit back. Then let's type interface gigabit 0/0. Then press enter. Let's put IP address. That side is a 172.16.20. That's the network address. Then the first IP address in the network 1. Then put the subnet mask. Okay. The same thing that we did for this other side, put no shutdown command, no shutdown. Okay, no shutdown, press enter. Okay, should be up by now. Can you see? Both sides are now green. Both sides are now green. We have this side green, we have this side green. So this place will soon turn to green. They are doing their introduction, they are learning each other. Okay. So it will soon turn green. So now it is now green. That means everybody is fine. So now let's go and carry out our test again. Let's see if Ola can still reach the printer, if Ola can print. Okay. Ping 172.16.20.5, the printer address is not still working. As a network engineer person, this is where you'll be sweating because your work is not showing. Nobody is seeing why they are paying you. There is no reason to pay you salary now. There is no reason to pay you consulting fee now. It is not working. Ola cannot reach the other department network. Let's go and check what happened. Let's go and check what happened. Okay, so now what you need to do is that you need to tell each of the hosts in a network that if you want to go outside this network, this is your gateway. This is the key to the exit gate. If you want to go to the next compound, if you want to leave this compound, take the key to the gate so that you can go to the next compound. Now, Ola wants to go to accounting department, another compound. That means he doesn't have the key to that gate. So let's go to Ola and give it the key to that gate, and that's the default gateway IP address. So let's come here and come to IP address. Then this is the place for IP for default gateway. For default gateway. So let's put the default gateway. Type 192.168.10.1. Okay. So let's close it. We have told Ola where to. We have given Ola the exit gate, okay, where to go whenever I want to go to accounting department, which is the default gateway. Let's see, try. It's not still working. Can you see? It is not still working. Why? Because the server too does not know how to return the traffic back to Ola. Now, now what is happening right now is that Ola can reach printer, but printer doesn't know how to get back. Okay, printer doesn't have the exit gate, doesn't have key to their own gates too. Okay, to come and meet Ola, to give Ola what Ola is requesting for. Okay, which is to print. So now let's go to printer 2 and give printer the default gateway, the key to the gate as well. 172.16.20.1. Okay, so they both now have key to their gates now. Okay, Ola can go and meet printer, printer can come and meet Ola. So let's go and see if it will work now. Okay, let's see. If it doesn't work, we still troubleshoot. We find where the issue is. That is your job as a network person. So let's see. Wow, it is working now. Ola can print. Ola can print. Ola can print now. Okay? Ola can print now. So that's how to achieve connectivity between different networks. Now Ola can send traffic from their department to accounting department. Okay, so we just implement a router to achieve that. So let's see if Daniel can ping Ali. Currently, Daniel should not be able to ping Ali because they don't have key to each other's gates. Okay, what's the IP address of Ali? 20.7. So let's come to Daniel and see if Daniel can reach Ali. Ping 172.16.20.7. It's not working. It will not work. Okay, so you will have to repeat the same configuration that you did on Ola and server for them to work. So give Daniel key to the gate and also give Ali key to their own gate too. So let's come here. Let's go to IP address configuration. Then we put 192.168.10.1. Okay, we have done that. Let's come to Ali 2 and do 172.16.20.1. Okay, if you put wrong default gateway address, it will not work. So let's try to ping again from Daniel. We are trying to ping from Daniel now. We are not leaving it if it doesn't work. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Okay, so that's how to set up a network that are on different LAN. Okay, this is a LAN, this is another LAN inside the same company. Inside the same company. So I will advise you to practice and practice and practice this thing over and over again. The more you practice, the more you get better at it. See you in the next class.